Good morning, I'm Wendy Petrie and this is your morning news fix for Monday, the 15th of December. In this update, an anti-Semitic attack on Sydney's Bondi Beach has claimed the lives of 12 people. Thousands were attending a Hanukkah celebration just before 9 last night when two gunmen dressed in black opened fire on the crowd. At least 29 people are injured, including 2 police officers. One of the suspected attackers was shot dead. The other's been taken into custody in critical condition after being disarmed by a bystander. New South Wales Premier Chris Minns says Australia has learned a lot since the Bondi Junction attack in April last year.
We will have a significant investigation. Our Counter-Terrorism Command will lead this investigation with investigators from the State Crime Command. No stone will be left unturned.
Prime Minister Anthony Albanese says Australians stand with its Jewish community.
You have every right to be proud of who you are and what you believe. You have the right to worship and study and live and work in peace and safety.
Prime Minister Chris Luxon says he's shocked by the distressing scenes at Bondi Beach. He says his thoughts and those of all Kiwis and everyone affected, adding Australia and New Zealand are more than friends, they're family. Today marks the roadside drug testing beginning, starting exclusively in the Wellington district. The scheme's pilot will see police conducting random roadside saliva tests, screening for cannabis, methamphetamine, MDMA and cocaine. Jordan Dunn has more.
The initiative begins in the capital before scaling up from April until coverage is nationwide by mid-next year. Any drivers whose tests come back positive will need to do a lab test, which also checks for 25 other substances. Positive tests can result in 12-hour disqualifications from driving and possible infringement notices.
Rises in supermarket supplier costs are moving a tad slower than last year, but are still up on earlier in the year. Infometrics Foodstuffs Grocery Supplier Cost Index reveals suppliers charged 2.4% more on average this November compared to 2024. Principal economist Brad Olsen says proteins like lamb and beef are still pushing costs up. He says some of the usual pullbacks are coming through for seasonal produce.
Particularly some of the summer salad components and stone fruit as well, where those costs are easing back as production starts to get into full swing and there's a lot more availability.
Stargazers can expect brighter skies across New Zealand until the break of dawn. The annual meteor shower, the Geminids, is expected to peak in Australasia by early this morning. Coming from dust and debris left by the rock comet Phaethon, the shower's visibility will be heightened as the moon is in its waning phase. Stardome astronomer Josh Aoraki says that means skies will be darker and emphasise the shooting stars.
Here in New Zealand, we can expect to see, if you're in dark conditions, clear weather, about 30 meteors per hour, which is a pretty decent meteor shower for us.
Alpine skier Alice Robinson has become the first New Zealander to win a World Cup Super G race, winning the latest round in Switzerland. Left-arm orthodox spinner Ajaz Patel has been selected for New Zealand's final cricket test in the 3-match series against West Indies starting on Thursday in Mount Maunganui. And Nottingham Forest have stunned Tottenham 3-0 in the Premier League to move 5 points away from relegation. Sunderland, Manchester City and Aston Villa were the other winners overnight. I'm Wendy Petrie. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.